It is too hot to walk. The sun has rendered the day harsh and distorted, bleached it of its softness. They flee the starkness of the stubble field, head for the river, and are cooled by its deep swell and the purple shadows of overhanging trees. The smell of wild garlic seeps into them. In places, the riverbank gives way to rough tracks, leading to the edge of the water. They step down to peer into the river's surge. "I'm going to lie on the bank in the shade," he says. "I'm going in," she says, thrilled at the idea. "You're mad," he says. She sits on the bank and removes her shoes, stands, and places one foot, then another, in the river, feels the ooze between her toes. "It's amazing," she screams. "It's so cold." He sits up on both elbows to watch. "You are mad," he says. She takes a few more steps. "Come on in," she shouts. At first the river is shallow, but when it reaches her knees, she lifts her green cotton skirt. Soon the water splays around her thighs, and she becomes aware of the strength in her legs. As she strides on, she's walking upstream away from him, but is aware of him watching. From the riverbank, he sees her stumble on a rock and lose her footing, then lurch before steadying herself. He stands and moves quickly to the river's edge, shouts to her, but the water drowns his call. He watches her walk away from him into the distance, a V of water following her. He imagines her striding mile after mile into the open sea. She turns and begins to walk back. She's shivering, out of breath, and laughing uncontrollably. When she reaches the bank, he holds out his arm for support as she strides from the water. "Bloody hell," she says. "That was great." As they walk up the bank into the bright day, she holds the skirt so that it doesn't fall onto her wet legs. They lie on their backs on the grassy slope, still in sight of the river. She breathes deeply, her white legs apart, bent at the knees, dripping river water. She feels the sensation of sun on her wet skin. There's something familiar, yet intensely sensuous. The air tastes and smells like that of her youth. She imagines that they are 18 years old, discovering each other, testing their nerve. It is as if all the years of their marriage had never existed. Still grounded next to her, he moves on to his side. His face is close to hers, shielding it from the sun. "I guess we'll talk about everything when the kids are back at uni," he says, searching her face. "Yes," she says. "Not now."